First and foremost, I want to apologize to Canelo Alvarez. Perdóname, Canelo Alvarez. I've been a little hard on Canelo Alvarez of late, and I think it's unfair. I gotta be honest, I think it's unfair. See, Canelo, my friend, Saul Canelo Alvarez, a.k.a. King Nelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Cash Nelo, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. Get the fuck out of here, man. Canelo Alvarez, the 4th Division World Champion, super middleweight, undisputed. I've been unfair. You know what it is, Canelo? Is that I've gotten so used to you doing everything that I expect you now just to do everything, because I just don't expect these other guys to do nothing. You know? I don't expect these other guys to do anything. I don't expect nothing from them. So, you know, when Mr. Potendronki, when he gets a little, you know what I'm saying, frustrated, there's only one guy to be, you know what I'm saying, to look at, because you're the one that does almost everything. I'm being real, y'all. Canelo Alvarez has been doing all the heavy lifting in the sport of boxing. A lot of people's talking about, even including myself, felt like the last fight with John Ryder, I see a little bit of decline of Canelo Alvarez. And you know what? At his age and what he's done in the sport of boxing, becoming professional at the age of 15, you know what I'm saying, fighting men at the age of 15. Look at the camps, the fights, the wars. It's natural to see a decline with Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? And also his knees. Of course his knees is all effed up because he's been doing all the heavy lifting. He's been squatting boxing all this time. Sugar, running, boxing. You know what I'm saying? Deadlifting. He's been carrying boxing practically all by himself. See, look like this. Look at Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder became a heavyweight champion of the world, beating Stavern in 2015. Did he even have a unification bout since then? Did he have a unification bout? Look at Earl True Spence and Bud Crawford. When they gonna fight? At least we didn't have to wait for Canelo Alvarez and Triple G to unify the titles. We ain't had to wait a long time. You know what I'm saying? They fought right away. Number one, Triple G, Canelo Alvarez 1. Then Triple G, Canelo Alvarez 2. I didn't have to wait for Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez also, when he became undisputed, he beat Saunders and right away went to PBC. Knocked on the door of PBC. He went across the street. Something that Earl Spence didn't even want to do when Bud Crawford won the BLK Prime. He chased undisputed in 168. Canelo Alvarez been doing all the heavy lifting, and he's been doing it at a timely fashion to the point where fans don't get frustrated with Canelo Alvarez. His hater does. And you know why his haters get frustrated? Because they also expect Canelo Alvarez to do everything, because we gotten used to Canelo Alvarez doing everything. But the haters won't admit it. We have gotten so used to Canelo Alvarez carrying the sport of boxing, doing all the heavy lifting in the sport of boxing, that we don't expect nothing from nobody else. So the only guy that soothed and voiced our frustration is Canelo Alvarez. The only one that we could blame, Canelo Alvarez, because there's nobody else to blame. There's nobody else that we expect to do something. It's like when you have little babies in the house, right? And it's just you and your wife, right? And something is dirty, right? You don't blame it on the toddlers, and you don't blame it on the 2-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Even though that they probably dirty it, or probably they don't do nothing around the house or something like that, right? You blame it on your wife. And even though your wife is doing all the work, you blame it on your wife for no reason. You just get frustrated because you can't expect your babies to clean the house and stuff like that. The only one you can blame is your damn wife or yourself. Same thing with Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez has been doing all the heavy lifting, and people are still asking Canelo Alvarez to do all the heavy lifting. I'm going to tell you like this. You know who to blame? And I'm going to say it again. I've said it on my channel. Y'all already know. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. And I don't know why nobody see it the way that I see it. Nobody blames Triple G. See, this is all Triple G. You know who's supposed to get the smoke? Huh? It's Triple G. Because let's not forget that Triple G is also a future Hall of Famer. that Triple G was in the level of Canelo Alvarez. As a matter of fact, he was probably above Canelo Alvarez when they first fought. He was a pound-for-pound fighter. And Canelo Alvarez was, even after the Triple G fights, he was doing all the heavy lifting. What the hell did Triple G do after that? While everybody was blaming these other guys for not doing nothing, for not fighting each other, Triple G didn't do nothing. But yeah, if you also a great fighter in this era, and that's why I blame Triple G as well, he should take accountability. If Canelo Alvarez was fighting and doing this thing in 168-pound division, what the hell Triple G was doing in 160? Why Triple G didn't fight Charlo? Why Triple G didn't fight Andre? Why he didn't unify with them? Well, you wanted Canelo Alvarez. We wanted Canelo Alvarez to do it. And then we shame these guys. People shame Canelo Alvarez with Charlo, Andrade, and things of that nature. But what about Triple G? What the hell has he done? What did Triple G do? And that was the reason why I didn't want Canelo Alvarez. I didn't want Canelo Alvarez to hold on. I didn't want Canelo Alvarez to give Triple G that trilogy because he didn't deserve it. Because you ain't do nothing. And all this praise and Triple G flying under the radar, not putting the work, fighting the Steve Rose of the world. I don't even know how he got his title, the title back. I didn't even know his name. And then he went over there to Japan to unify the title with the email champion Murata. He ain't do nothing. And Canelo Alvarez was getting all the blame for not fighting everybody because the only guy that we expect to do something is Canelo Alvarez. He didn't have no help. See, at least with Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao fought the guys that Floyd Mayweather fought, right? That's why it became an iconic fight, a big fight. Floyd Mayweather was putting in the work. Manny Pacquiao was putting in the work. Canelo Alvarez was putting in the work. Triple G ain't putting no work. So, even when I was frustrated with the John Ryder fight, because I just felt there was more options for Canelo Alvarez. And John Ryder, come on, he had 5 losses and things of that nature. And John Ryder put up a good fight. It's because to the point is, I'm only expecting something from Canelo Alvarez. So if I get frustrated, the only one that I could be frustrated is to Canelo Alvarez, which is wrong. And that's why I'm apologizing. As Punch Run Boxing, Canelo Alvarez, de lo mío. Yeah, I'm a fan of Canelo Alvarez. And I'm a fan of other fighters, but I don't expect nothing from nobody else. I don't know what they're going to do next. I don't know what's their next move. I don't know what's their motives. But you know what? I know what's Canelo Alvarez's motive. I know what he's in it. He's in it for legacy. He's in it for the moolah. He's in it to give us the great event. How many fighters we could say today they become a first ballot Hall of Famer in this era? Canelo Alvarez is putting in the work even during the pandemic. When we talking about look at the primary issue in the sport of boxing is inactivity. Canelo Alvarez has been active. Yo, there's people in the sport of boxing that's actually telling Canelo Alvarez, take a year break. Tell me any fighter you hear. Shout out to the what's his name? I forgot his name. That he used to be the matchmaker or the president of Golden Boy Promotions. He even said it. Oh, Canelo Alvarez should take a 2-year or year break. Think about it. We're asking Canelo Alvarez in this era. There's people in the sport of boxing, in this industry, that's saying that Canelo Alvarez should take a year break to give his body a real chance to heal. He has surgery. Not even a year. He's back in the ring. And I know all these information. But yet again, if I get a little frustrated, I can only look for Canelo because I don't expect nothing from nobody. Nobody is giving us anything to expect or to look forward to. Only Canelo. Canelo said he wants Bivol. I know what might happen next. Bivol. But I don't know what's going to happen next with David Benavides. Who's going to fight next, David Benavides? I know he got some good names. What is Charlotte going to do next? I don't know. What is Demetrius Andre going to do next? I really don't know. I know what they say they will want to do, but are we going to get Charlo and Andre? Is Showtime going to give us Charlo and Andre? Is David Benavides going to fight David Morrell? Or David Benavides and Andre or Charlo? What is Triple G still doing? What is he doing? Jaime Munguia going to be fighting who? Who Jaime Munguia is fighting? I don't even know. People's all full of, oh, Janabek. Who Janabek fighting? Why he didn't fight his boy Triple G? Why does Canelo Alvarez get the blame for saying that he don't want to fight Mexican fighters, but Janabek and Triple G says that he don't fight Kazakhstan fighters? But again, Triple G gets the pass. I apologize, Canelo Alvarez. It's that you done it all. You doing everything, and even if Canelo Alvarez retired right now, he's a Hall of Famer. He got nothing to prove to nobody right now, and he's still the fight that he asked for. Is probably the toughest fight for him, Bivol. And he wants that fight. And most of us will be like, no, but we want to see David Benavides. We're actually, look how tough Canelo Alvarez is. We're asking, Canelo Alvarez wants the toughest challenge, and we're saying, no, Canelo, you didn't look too good. You're not ready for Bivol. Fight David Benavides. In all actuality, the Bivol is a tougher challenge than David Benavides. But we're so accustomed of even being so nitpicking Canelo Alvarez that we're like, no, but fight David Benavides. And Canelo Alvarez actually saying, but I'm going up to 175 and I want to fight Bivol. And he beat me already. And I want that challenge. You understand what it is? We're actually protecting Canelo from Bivol simultaneously because we want to see David Benavides. I want to see that fight. But Canelo want a harder fight. And we're so, no, Canelo, pero quédate aquí to fight David Benavides. Canelo Alvarez is the only one to frustrate us because he's the only one that's doing anything. So he gets all the praise and he gets all the responsibilities. And the good thing about Canelo Alvarez, he's taking all the responsibilities. The man been doing all the heavy lifting and is still trying to do the heavy lifting. But I'm going to say this. You know what I want to see right now? Because I know that Canelo Alvarez is capable of doing. If he cannot get the Bivol fight, right? I believe that Canelo Alvarez could become a 5-division world champion. I do so. A lot of people going to be like, I'm crazy right now. I believe that Canelo Alvarez, if he doesn't get the Bivol fight, he should petition like they petitioned for the Makabu, but you already know the Makabu lost to Badou Jack. I think that Canelo Alvarez could become a 5-division world champion by challenging Badou Jack in the cruiserweight. And I think that Canelo Alvarez could overcome Badou Jack. I believe that Canelo Alvarez can become a 5-division world champion. 5-division world champion by beating Badou Jack, a name. It could do it in the Middle East. Could do it, maybe in Mexico again. I think it should happen in the Middle East, in my opinion, because they got a Badou Jack, one of the ambassadors of the sport of boxing, a good guy. He's Muslim and he's doing a lot of business out there. There's a lot of money out there. I really think that Canelo Alvarez could become a 5-division world champion, matching Floyd Mayweather as a 5-division world champion, eclipsing Roy Jones Jr. as a 4-division world champion. I think Canelo Alvarez could do that. For me, I'm not even going to mention these other fights that I've been wanting to see. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if David Benavides is going to happen. I don't know if Andre and Canelo going to happen. I don't know if Charlo and Canelo going to happen. I don't know if Jaime Munguia. You know what? I'm going to say a new name. Badou Jack. If Eddie Reynoso went to petition for Makabu that time, I think this is the right time to petition again. Use that franchise tag and become a 5-division world champion. And right there, call it quits and retire. And it's nothing left to prove. That's a legacy fight right there. I think Canelo Alvarez could do it. Let me know what y'all think, man. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Love you. God bless, and on to the next.